Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Wednesday, August 16th at about 2:30 p.m. here in Northern California. Today, we are taking a look at these charts to try to get a feel for what's happening in the market. Where's the market going? I will tell you from the outset that my thesis is that we are at a great buy place. We are at a great buy level right now. We may go a little bit lower, but I don't anticipate going much lower. I expect the market to bounce temporarily. I want to show you in this video the levels that I'm looking at, where I expect the market to bounce, how high I expect it to bounce, and when I expect a breakdown to come, because I do think after this bounce, there's going to be a pretty epic breakdown. However, this is a good, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, this is not financial advice, but I think this is a good buy level for the short term and also a good trade level. I just put a couple trade alerts in the Cryptogenic Patreon community. If you're interested, check that out. But let's jump into these charts and see what we are talking about here. We are going to start with the 3-day Bitcoin chart. And I've been charting this going back all the way to January of this year. And these were the levels that I expected us to hit. We hit the level and we broke down. Then we came to the top of this wedge. We broke down. When we hit here, I called for 24,000. We came down. We wicked down to about 24,861. I started calling for a test of 30,000. We came up to about 32,000, and I expected a breakdown and then another little breakout just to complete this run up. I expected us to come into this area here, and I still believe that we're actually coming up to test this region here. The top of it is the mid 34,000s. The bottom of it is just about 32,000. And the median is about 33,000. So that's my target there, right at about 33,000. And then I'm expecting a breakdown. But let's take a look. Let's kind of drill down. I'm going to open up the 4-hour Bitcoin chart and show you what I'm seeing here. Basically, we're in this descending narrowing wedge. And I was expecting us to hit these levels, so I started setting buy orders here, or leveraged long positions here at about 28,900. I got another one here at about 28,000. Well, I don't think I set a buy there, but I think it could go as low as 28,500. And then I'm expecting it to bounce and break out. If you take a look at the RSI here, the RSI is oversold and bottoming out on the 4-hour chart. If we go to the 1-hour chart, we're already getting bullish divergence. So I have a measured objective from the breakdown of this trend here, which takes me down to $28,745 here. So I've been watching this trend, and when we broke down from it, actually, no, that's not correct. Because, no, that is correct. That's the breakdown point right there. We simply retested it, got rejected, and continued to move down. So seeing that that's the breakdown point, the measured objective is 28,800. So with that being said, I think we're right on track here. We're coming right up to that level. But there's the measured objective from the breakdown of this structure right here that could take us down as far as $28,500. So seeing that as a possibility, that's where my buy levels are. However, what I'm expecting is for us to bounce here and then hit resistance. Let's see. Let's take into the weekly chart. Now, when we bounce, we could go as high as about $40,000, but I don't anticipate it to go that high. When I take a look at the Fibonacci levels here using the weekly, the 3-day chart, this would be a perfect Elliott impulsive wave series here that takes us right up to about 34,000, and then we'd get an ABC correction. I think this ABC correction actually could take us far deeper than 22,000, 23,000. But this is my preliminary structure for where this is going to go. Now, I also want to take a look at XRP because I think this is a critical moment for XRP. So first of all, if we start with the, I guess we could start with the 4-hour chart here. Notice that when we broke down from this structure, that gave us a measured objective for the breakdown, and we have achieved that measured objective. Then when we broke up, well, first, when we broke above this structure here, this big green candle, that was the news that XRP had won its lawsuit against the SEC. Once we got that big green candle, there was a lot of people buying, kind of hype buying into it way too late. I simply looked at the level that we broke above, and I've been waiting for the retrace to retest that broken level before we move higher. And so we're coming right back down to retest that broken level, but I'm expecting a bounce there and a breakout. And if we do get a breakout here for BTC like I'm expecting, I think this is going to be very bullish for XRP. And my first target for XRP, if we do get a breakout, is going to be just around $1. And then my next target is $1.32. We're actually nearing my take profit levels for XRP in terms of my holdings. But this, if you missed this breakout, a lot of people thought they had missed the boat because it went almost up to $1, but you don't buy the hype. You don't buy the hype. So I missed the hype. I didn't get to buy in here. This is another opportunity right at around 55 cents. So I've got a buy order at 55 cents, another one at 52.5 cents. And I think those are great buy levels for XRP to catch this next run up. If we look at this on the daily chart, we see that this structure is just an ascending, broadening wedge, and it looks we're just coming to the bottom of it. And as you can see, the support level is right here at about 55 cents. This is my buy zone here. At the same time, there's this breakdown in the RSI, and it's heading towards the oversold position. Now, in the RSI, when you're looking at overbought and oversold, this has to do with the supply. When you get up here, the supply has been exhausted. When you get down here, the supply has been refreshed. So basically what happens is the whales have to create liquidity in the market before they can really move the market upward. So let's say up here, the whales have pretty much absorbed all of the majority of the liquidity in the market. Now, if they just hold on to it, the price is just going to stay around here and hover in this area. But if they dump a large portion of the supply, what will happen is the price will cascade down to a level where they can buy it back. And once they do buy it back, that stimulates the next push up in the market. It also increases their holdings and increases the value of their holdings. So that's why these markets pull back like this, is because the whales are creating liquidity in the market so that they can make bigger buys. So we have to be wise in the sense that we have to kind of wait for these pullbacks and then buy at these levels so that we can ride the wave upward with the whales. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do here. But once again, on the 4-hour chart, we're already oversold. I mean, look how deeply oversold we are on the 4-hour chart. And if we go to the 1-hour chart, yeah, we've already got bullish divergence. So we already made a lower low there and a higher low there. So already the downward momentum is exhausted. The bearish pullback is exhausted by now. So there's not much further. So I'm still expecting my 55 cent buy order to execute, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, folks, I know this is a quick video, but that's all I got for you right now. I hope and pray you're all doing well, and I thank you all for your patience. But above all, remember, this is not financial advice. None of this is. It's just my opinion. It's just what I see in these charts. Make it your aim to sleep in peace, wake in joy, and walk in love. Everything that I do is geared to empower you to do just that. And with that being said, this is Cryptogenic, signing out.